Alright, I don't know how to turn this camera around. Like, you know how you got that little thing where you hit it and it turns around and it makes your face look hideous when you do it on accident? I don't know how to do that right now, so if I look hideous, sorry about that, because I can't see myself. Cheryl's a little camera shy right now. I'm not, although I probably should be. So she's going to film this little bit here, and I'm going to go open up my shed and show you the disaster that is my shed, which is the purpose of me needing a garage. What it is I've always liked to be a minimalist, but it doesn't show by the amount of shit that I have piled up all around my house. And it lacks organization, and it's driving me nuts. She says it don't bother her, and I don't believe her, because it's bothering me, and she's the neat freak. So I'm going to pass the camera off to her and go get the mower out, okay? And you can see the mess in the shed.
Well, there he goes. Let's walk inside his hot, crazy hot day of a shed. It's ridiculous in there. If I had to guess, it's probably over 100 degrees in here.
It's definitely not cold. So, you don't need to see all this mess, but you're seeing it anyway. We had an extra shed over next to the carport, but I had to tear it down to make room for that damn boat. So when I tore it down, some of the stuff went into the carports like a garage, and some of it got crammed in my recently cleaned shed, which is now a complete cluster, you know what. I'll let you fill in the blank. So each part of this procedure is necessary to get to the ultimate goal. In a perfect world, I'm going to have a garage, my shed nice and neat over here, and a nice neat spot to park the boat, with the garden over yonder where I said earlier. Hold on, there's a spider. Look, I didn't kill it. Hey, Dustin, that's for you. Usually I smash him and flush him down the toilet, but just for Dustin, I let him go. You're welcome, buddy. All right.
Oh, look, he's gonna be eco-friendly. He's gonna use his battery-operated DeWalt mower.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by DeWalt. I'm only using this one because it's quiet. I'm not the Go Green guy. I love the planet, but I also have 2 3-wheelers and 2 Jeeps over there.
We do.
But for right now, I'm going to have a quiet mower and zip this little yard down here a little bit. I hope we can figure out how to edit all the nonsense out of this. And
the nonsense, what's making it fun.
Alright, Cheryl, if you want to, you can go show them around anything that you want to, and we can edit later, and while I'm mowing, so you don't have to actually watch me mow. Like, you want to show them what we got going on, what plants you're going to keep, which ones you're going to get rid of.
Sure.
Just like you're talking to a friend.
So,
So you are.
This beautiful specimen of a Rottie. This is Sadie. She's a good girl. She's a little love bug, but she loves to eat grass and peppermint, and she likes to eat our fruit that we have on our apple tree. And as you can see, she's sneaking inside the garden, which she's not supposed to do. So, this wild creature that's growing is grapes. I have no clue what I'm doing with them. All I know is that we've had them for 2 years now, and they are producing grapes. Look at that.
And they taste good.
And they're great. I don't know anything about it, but it looks like there's a little bit of them that are turning into raisins on the vine. I noticed that today. So if anybody knows anything about grapes and wants to share anything with me, please do, please.
How can you turn that into jelly?
I don't know, that's a great question. Anybody know how? Let me know. And this poor little thing, this is our strawberries. It was in a much smaller little container. Now it's in a much larger container. It needs lots of love. But they're growing like weeds. And they're just growing.
Don't mind me just passing through picking up tomatoes. So I don't mow them.
Oh yeah, just so you know, that is Tomato Man. That man makes the tomatoes grow.
I figured it out. That's for sure.
And he's only been doing it for 2 years. This is our 2nd year growing. And he doesn't grow just vines. No, he grows trees.
Yeah, don't use this as a specimen. This is the last one.
This is what's
That's the only one we're going to let keep growing while we get cleaned up.
Yeah, don't mind our mess a little bit. We're still getting it together because I want to homestead and off grid, and that's what we're working towards. And with this netting has so many tomatoes hanging out of it.
It did protect from birds though.
If you can see, we are actually growing really great tomatoes. Well, let me rephrase that. We are, but he is, because he's the one that has his green thumb for tomatoes.
That green netting right there, this stuff, the birds were eating my tomatoes. So we got some of this off of Amazon. It worked pretty good, but I tell you what, birds are sneaky because they found the one opening we left and they were up inside of here eating tomatoes, and then when they got scared, they couldn't figure out how to get out. So that was a catch-22. If you're going to use it, completely conceal it. Or enclose it, I should say.
In this mess, where our chicken wire is, oh look, Sadie sunk in. She got her way through. She wasn't supposed to. Silly dog. But this is the mess we're about to move.
That's going to take a lot of digging.
This is a whole lot.